Okay, I'll let you. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm in the little corner. My name is Lynn. I'm hosting the Blindfold Challenge for Meg, who's on the big screen there. Meg is already blindfolded, folks. Meg, do you want to say a quick hello before you dive right in?
Yes, hello everybody. I kind of forget that my mouth works even though I can't see, so I'm going to have Lynn talking for me most of the time. So thank you all for coming, and I hope this is going to be just as entertaining as everybody else has been.
Awesome. Well, good luck, Meg. I had a little brief look at what how Meg prepared and everything. It's pretty incredible. So thank everybody for popping on over, especially if you're coming straight from Irene's channel. And I have some replay catch up to do. So if you've missed any of the previous live streams, it's been great fun. Meg has kind of caught me up verbally about it, so I can't wait to go back and watch the replay, which is all available. So if you expand the description box below, there'll be a playlist, and you'll be able to go back and watch all the way from T, who is not afraid of color, from her channel onwards. It's a great place to start at T's channel because she explains, why we're doing this. And a huge part of it is because today is International Disability Awareness Day. And so it's a time to kind of reflect a little bit. And in this case, for this challenge, every creator who is a part of it is putting themselves in the shoes of somebody who is sight impaired. And they will be crafting blindfolded. Meg is already blindfolded and ready to go. And I hope you help to spread that awareness by hitting the like button, sharing this stream out to other folks if you haven't already. It helps YouTube to kind of know that we're all doing this awesome event. And hopefully it just helps to raise awareness because there are people who struggle with a lot of things. Sometimes it's obvious and you can see the things that they're having to deal with every day, every minute of their lives. And sometimes they have disabilities that we can't see, but they are managing and thriving all the same. So, I think you can get started, I guess, Meg. I'm gonna be
Okay.
Meg's virtual helper here. Uh, and if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Since I can read the chat, I'll be happy to pass on your messages to everybody. Um, Roberta says my face is covered, Lynn. No, my face is here, and I'm not really the point today. But I'm in the lower corner just so that folks know it's me talking and not Meg.
And I'm just
And
starting out with some ink blending. I'm doing some what I call thwacking. That's what I learned it as. And I'm using a sponge for this and for this color. And hopefully I am getting all my edges properly done. I'm using a waffle flower mat here that I've cut the edge off of, and that's going to be useful when I am doing my stenciling because my stencil is a 6x6 and does not fit in the regular waffle flower mat. So I just have to make sure it's up in its top corner, place my stencil on. I have a different brush for my red and for my green. For my red, I have a little dauber, and for my green, I have a brush so I can tell which ones they are.
wow.
And I'm just going to feel my edges, make sure that I'm within my paper. and try to do this correctly. I do have a method to my madness, but I don't know
you're very prepared.
how far I'm going. Um, so just going to put my dauber back, grab my brush into my green, and
Okay,
same
so
thing but
T,
different.
welcome friend. T says, "Wait, she has her pens out?" I think
Yes,
T's
I'm
wondering,
not using
are you gonna
them.
do some coloring?
I am not. You're lucky I'm doing any of this. I cannot tell if ink is going on here or not. So we're just gonna, continue on and hope for the best. So stencil up. This is what my pens are for, to put my stencil out of the way so I know where it's at. I've got some, oh, I wanted to do stamping next. I have a method to my madness just so that I can get it done. Get her done. And you're
Hey
right, too. These
Jen.
lids are so tight.
I think people were hopeful to see you actually color something blindfolded.
Wouldn't that be fun, guys? Maybe next time. Next time when I'll have to prepare a little bit differently for that, I think. And so, like T said, get a stamp that doesn't matter which direction it's in. So, exactly what I did. I'm just going to do some double stamping because it's not really going to matter. And here I should have some ephemera.
Oh, Dawn, thanks for posting this. So, Dawn said, "It is said this day is to serve as a platform to bring awareness, misconceptions, and advocate for the rights and well being of people with disabilities, explores the challenges faced by individuals." Yeah.
Oh,
And I
thank
think
you,
that's so
Don. That's
important.
very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
And T asked about using the glue gun. And yes, I'm going to use my glue gun. It's a hit or miss thing, but that's what this is all about, right? I know. I can't even tell if I'm in my camera or not. So tell me if
I
I'm
was
out of
gonna say,
frame.
could you hold it further from your body? But then you did it yourself because you stream with me so often. I think you kind of know,
I try,
in,
but I'm not the
instinctually.
best
Yeah, you
streamer,
are.
guys.
No, you're fabulous, and you are on camera spot on too. So you're doing great.
Okay,
Lots of folks rooting for you, telling you you're doing great. T among them.
good.
Irene also. Hi, friend. Welcome. So for folks, you're watching Meg on my channel, so I hope that at some point, when the hop is over, please pop on over to Meg's Instagram. A link just got posted to it in the chat. So if you want to see what Meg can do when she can look at her project, then pop on over there.
And I found that when I was practicing that I don't get to the bottom of my page, and I see that I didn't again. But I'm going to put another piece of ephemera in there.
Okay, so you did practice then. You
I
practiced the whole
practiced
thing blindfolded?
yesterday. Yep, blindfolded. I practiced yesterday. And I, at the end, will show you the one that I practiced with, just so that you can
Yay.
see what I did yesterday versus what I'm
Now,
doing
can you
today.
tell what it is you're holding
I am
and trying to
holding
glue?
two lovebirds, I think. As I
That's
found out on other
disgusting.
people's channels, you're not always sure what you got in your hand. So
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I love having my glue gun for this. I just know the tails are on the bottom and the head's on the top. So there's my. So I'm going to pull below that in the corner here, hopefully, with the lovebirds, just so that I have
Where'd you
things
go?
all over the page. Oh, I did my stencil. Okay. I was like, oh, I forgot something, but no, I didn't.
I know, right, Dawn? The thing with the glue press that I had to get used to, so Don says, amazing you're able to maneuver the glue press. Um, that was the toughest thing I had to get used to with using the glue press is like getting it precisely where I wanted it. Meg's doing it blindfolded and she's doing fabulous. It's amazing.
Because I'm putting my fingers around the edges of my items so that I can feel where the edges are and glue press between them.
Yeah, so
So,
it's bouncing on your fingers, you know that
yes.
you're gonna hit. Yeah. So
So, I don't
smart.
know how
So
well they're going
what
to be glued down, but
so what have you learned from your practice session? You
from my
know, like that
practice
you're
session, I
doing
kind of
today that
learned
maybe you didn't do before.
um, to have a little bit of a method to your madness. So, if you noticed, I inked the edges and stenciled first because those don't matter. And then I stamped again, that's a flat thing, it doesn't matter. And then I started with my ephemera, which are my bigger pieces, so that I could put them kind of in, feel that they're on the card in a good place. I know I have to cut this off on this end over here, but I figure, either I can fold it under for you guys or, cut it off at the end. Um, and so I put my ephemera on, and where my ephemera wasn't, I put my sentiment. So
Oh
that's
wow.
card one.
So
I
I
think I
know
got all the things
T's
on there.
very I know T's very worried if you bring out a scissors, a pair of
Oh, I
scissors.
could demonstrate my cutting for you guys. I told Lynn I could do
Yes,
that if you want.
I
You want
saw
want to
Meg
see
do
that?
this. Sure. Talk everybody through this. This is wild, everybody.
Okay, so I already have a paper that is 8.5 by what is that? 5.5? How do you cut those in half? Yeah, 5.5. I'm trying to find where my cutter is. Sorry.
So 8.5 by
Okay.
11.
It was 8.5 by 11, and this one is cut in half.
Yep.
So I have my trimmer, make sure my cutter's on the right side of it, make sure it goes under the flap, and then I have put a piece of cardboard. Can you see it? Is it in frame, Lynn?
It's not. You're gonna have to push it up,
Oh, oh, my
away
pens are
from your
in the
body.
way.
Yep. There you go.
This? Better?
Yep.
See this piece of
Yep.
cardboard here? I run my fingernail up the ridge and into the creases that are there. Oh, I do it better with my thumbnail, sorry. Okay, up and over the edge into the crease. I have to put it down to cut though, guys.
Oh yeah. Safety first. Don't worry, folks. I'm watching Meg, so we all are. We'll yell. I'll yell
Okay,
at her if she
I
does
line it up,
anything
make
close
sure
to
it's
her fingers.
square. Hold on to the tab, that's why it's a safety guide, right? And cut it in
Look
half.
at
And let me
that.
see if I got it right. Ta-da!
Is
Put
that
the handle
not
back down
wild?
so I don't cut myself.
That's so perfect.
So
Okay, I think you made everybody a little nervous.
as long as you prepare in advance. Oh, I probably hit that camera again. As long as you prepare in
Yes.
advance, you're okay with these things. So I can use one of those pieces of paper, stick it back in my jig.
All
Well, actually,
right.
I'm not going
That's
to do my
awesome.
jig
So
yet, am
folks,
I?
if you're joining live, I do have a poll going on right now. Will you take the blindfold challenge? Because T said that she'll do this again next year. So your options are yes, but not live for all to see. Everybody today is being so brave, all 9 folks on this hop. Um, the next option is maybe next year, and then we have a third option of just so take a moment and vote. There's no wrong answer.
Oh, Lynn, can you set up a poll for giving away these cards?
Oh yes, I can set up the giveaway. Okay, so folks, we're
I
gonna
meant to ask you that
do a
earlier, and I
giveaway.
did not.
I can do that.
Some of these may be good, and some of these just may not. No promises, folks.
Should the hashtag be blindfold?
Yeah, that sounds great. Hashtag blindfold is perfect.
Okay, everybody. Meg is going to give away what she makes today. So for a chance to enter, put hashtag blindfold in the chat, and you'll be entered. So just make sure it's written just as you see it on screen now, and you'll be entered, and we'll pick winners before we close out the stream. So we're about halfway in, Meg, 15 minutes in. And
Okay.
Meg's on her second
So,
card for anyone who's just now joining. Yeah, see, Meg's practiced and she's kind of got a plan, so she hasn't had to ask for any help at all.
I probably should be, but I'm not. Oops.
Yay, Jen says I would give it a try. Woohoo!
Yay! I think everybody
That's
should give it a try.
awesome.
It is eye-opening. Let me tell you, even though your eyes are closed.
I was about to say, ironically, it's very eye opening.
Yes. So I have no idea if any of this is right. I just dropped something on the floor.
Oh, sorry, I can't help with that. Hopefully it wasn't okay, it wasn't your stamp.
Hmm. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my first card. Who knows?
Oh, good question. Kathleen says, are there any sight impaired crafters participating? So I heard during
Yes.
Christie's, was it Christy, Meg?
Yes, it was Christie's.
Yeah, so if you go to Christy Tips channel, she crafted, that's a really great one to watch. I missed it, so I'm gonna go back and watch it as well. She had her friend who
It was
is sight
excellent.
impaired. Yeah. So there's gonna be a playlist that has all of the participants on a single playlist. So that'll be the easiest way to find everybody who is participating. And I think she shared with us like a little bit about how she lost her vision, and so I can't wait to go back and watch that. Oh, there you go. It's here. Making cards with friends. Hi, Christy. So up next we have Dorleen, who is also going to be hosted on my channel. So she's gonna be restreaming to her channel as well. So wherever you want to watch from, you can watch either on my channel or on Dorleen's channel, and I'll see comments from everywhere. So I'll be able to help her with comments. What are you looking for, Meg? Oh, okay.
Sorry. Was I off the screen again?
Just
That's the
a
hardest
smidge.
part for me is knowing where I'm at. I do have it set up so I know where things are, but still, I am used to being sighted.
This is incredible to watch because you're doing really well.
Well,
I
good.
mean, not that I would expect anything less from you, but you're here's the thing. If you're watching Meg do this, Meg's making it look really easy.
It's not easy, guys. It's really not as easy. But it's not as hard as you think either. So it's kind of fun. It's interesting. Um, you get your other senses, your sense of touch, really. And I find that a gentle touch is better. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that as well, but because you move things around so much if you're just, not being gentle with it.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. So now, what you're holding, how do you know if that's upside down or like if it's oriented correctly, top to bottom?
Because I know that the sentiments that I chose have a word on top and a word on the bottom, and the word on the bottom is longer than the word on top. So these little ends that are coming off, even though I'm going up over my candy cane right there, but that's okay. That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, card number 2.
Look at that.
Got all my parameters, I
Done.
think. Okay, do
Awesome. 10 minutes left.
you think I can get
And
another
if you're
one
just
done?
now joining, yeah. Hi, Adelaide. Adelaide's joining us from Germany.
Hi, Adelheid. Happy you could make it. I keep putting them down in
John
there, and then I keep
says,
picking it up because I do my edges first. Put it down, pick it up. But I know where it is then, right?
right. John says, I think this takes mindfulness to a deeper level. Very, very true.
It does. And I know everything that I had was set up by a sighted person, me. But so if you have a friend who's crafting with you, have them set up your area and go to town, because once you have things in their place, um, you can just, get her done.
Yeah. Jen says, having things within arm's reach seems helpful. Yeah.
And limiting the things that you have within reach, because I found that the fewer choices I have at like one sitting, I know I'm only doing a few cards here, but um, if I had a whole bunch of cards to do and you wanted them all different, these are all fairly similar. I mean, they have different ephemera, but um, really they're fairly similar in setup. So um, if you have that plan in mind, just executing it is the thing. And I'm trying to go from corner to corner kind of with the red. And I'm trying to go side to side with the green, but that doesn't really, I don't really know if that's what's happening or not, but that is my plan.
Okay, so Meg, are you giving away all of your cards?
Yes, all the cards I make
Okay,
today. Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
All right,
meaning the one that
folks.
I did earlier? I might keep that one for me. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't actually have a particular. Just wanted to make sure we have time to pick winners. So here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I am going to I'm gonna draw. Meg's already done 2 cards. This is her third one, I think.
Yes,
Is this your
this is
third
the
or your
third.
fourth one?
This one's the
Third.
third one.
Okay. All right, folks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw for our first winner. And oh yeah, how do you all get? Let me know. Uh, let's
Yep.
see.
Inky fingers, that's the real challenge here. I do have a wet wipe. You think I should use that?
I don't
Or you're
know.
all going
You
to have my
seem
DNA all over everywhere.
don't commit crimes once you have Meg's card with her fingerprints, folks. Don't go criming out there. um Roberta says, Meg has got this down. Yeah, she definitely does. Um okay, I'm gonna pick at least 2 right now, just to make sure we have some winners chosen. So all right, folks. If you haven't already, it's not too late. Go ahead and put hashtag blindfold in the chat, and you'll get one of the cards that Meg
Oh, not sure I
is
have this one
making.
facing up right. Oh well.
Ooh, watch it be me. Oh, yay, Colleen. Oh, I'm so glad Colleen won because Colleen is so generous. She sends out a lot of happy mail to a lot of people,
Oh,
and it's so
congratulations,
fabulous that
Colleen.
you do that. Um,
Yay.
Col- Colleen, if you can fill out this form, just let us know when it asks you, what are we celebrating? Do blindfold challenge or something so that I can know what I can pass your information on to Meg so she can send that to you. Congrats, friend.
Yeah, I have no
Let's get
idea if this
another.
one's on right or not.
Which one? Oh, okay. What do you think you just put down?
I think it was snowmen.
Oh, and then what are you doing now with these ones? Like how? Oh,
Oh,
okay. I thought you were gonna use.
yep, that's what I want, but I want, oh, there we go. I wanted one of the bigger ones, is all I know. Okay, so these are flat, and I noticed people were having trouble finding whether they were on the top or the bottom of their sentiment. So I stuck one of those um, round tabs in the bottom left corner, so I know if I can feel that
Oh
bump,
my
it's
god.
up, and if it's on the left, that I know it's facing the right direction.
Wow.
So
Guys, these are fabulous tips. So if you're gonna play next year, which from the poll it looks like possibly half of you who voted in the poll might be up for doing this next year, I highly encourage it. And if you don't stream, I'm happy to host you because this is fun for me too, even though I'm not actually playing along. It's a way for me to help and raise awareness, but still be a chicken and actually not do it.
all right, so that's card 3. Is that what time? What's our time? We good?
You've got 3 minutes left.
Okay, so I'm going to take my blindfold off, and we'll go through what I've done and what I did in my. Oh, not too bad actually.
Yeah.
I would have liked that a little higher, but so we've got our snowman card. It even has snow and holly. You can see that's cool. We've got happy holidays with candy canes that I covered over a little bit, but I think it's still pretty awesome. And then
Um,
my Merry Christmas with my little lovebirds and their music that they make. And you know what? I'm going to cheat and just cut that off because that's the way
nope,
I
that's
am.
not cheating. It was under
That's not
T's
cheating.
instructions. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there was
No
a question for
scissors.
you. Where did you get your leaf stencil from?
Where did I get my leaf stencil from? Oh, this is Fairy Hugs from Fairy Hugs.
Okay, fairy hugs. All right,
Hmm.
let's get. Oh, that's your practice one, right?
And this is the one I did when I was practicing. Yeah. So
So
that's where
awesome.
I figured out my plan of where I wanted to place things. So we can
So
give all 4 of these
cool.
away then, Lynn.
No, you should definitely keep one for
Oh,
yourself as a reminder
okay.
of doing
I will keep
this.
my practice then. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
these
I
are the
think it
ones
would be
that are
awesome. Okay, so we're gonna pick two more winners, folks. If you haven't already, there's still time. Put hashtag blindfold in the chat. Just type hashtag blindfold. I'm gonna pick one more winner after this. So Lori, congrats, friend. You just won one of Meg's cards today. Please fill out this form.
congratulations,
So
Lori.
yeah. Okay, did everybody's got their entries in, right? Um last call. There we go. Just like Delise has it. Delise, I haven't had to like help with anything. I'm just here talking. All right. I think everyone who wanted to enter has entered. Okay. So this is the last one. Good luck, everybody. And I do hope that if you are considering to do this, take the challenge next year. Um, Firstly, feel free to do it this year too. You don't have to do it live. Just, do it at home. And congratulations to Roberta. She won your third card. So thank you
Yay!
so, so much. Congrats.
Well, I will make them into
Um,
cards. So.
Yeah. All right, Meg, we just have a couple more minutes, or we just have a couple more seconds if you want to say a quick wrap up.
Um, just thank you all for showing up. This has been quite the fun, well, I'm going to say experiment because I did experiment with this. And thank you so much, T, for putting this on. This is wonderful. I do hope you do it again next year. I would be more than happy to play with you again next year. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Thank you for joining. Check me out at meg.2241 on Instagram to see some of my cited cards. And I guess that's what I have to say. Thank you to everybody with disabilities who keep keeping on, because life is has troubles for everybody. Everybody's troubles are different. So
Yep. Thank you so much, Meg. You did a fabulous job. Congratulations to all the winners. Stay tuned. This will redirect right on over to Dorleen's channel. You'll still, or Dorleen's session, which is going to be on my channel as well as Dorleen. So wherever you want to watch from, see you in a moment. Bye, everybody.
bye, all. Thank you.